guys, good morning. So today is Wednesday and it's 9 a.m. So I kind of let myself sleep in this morning. Just woke up when my body wasn't feeling tired anymore. So I don't have clinic today, so I decided to do something that would be kind of productive. And I've been in like this workout slump. I used to just at least work out, you know, a few times a week, but lately I have been not working out at all for whatever reason or excuse. I'm gonna lead with taking a walk and then I'll see if I end up jogging outside. And then for the rest of the day, I'm going to be editing. Wednesdays are actually my edit days because I have school other days. So whenever, you know, I finish the final touches on my edit today, I'm gonna continue with my schoolwork. Oh. So part of the reason why I'm kind of pushing myself to work out today is because I really have been feeling just, I don't know, I can feel myself getting soft. My self-esteem, I think, is starting to get affected. So here we are this morning. I'm gonna bring my dog with me and she can be kind of hyper and she'll probably tug me along to go jogging with her. So that should be fun. At least I can last longer with my dog with me. Okay, so I'm about to have my brunch now. I know I haven't started anything like school related yet. I just kind of did a little bit of weight training after my jog. And then now I'm eating and I'm gonna watch some hospital playlist on Netflix. It kind of sucks because like one episode is so long that I don't have the time to watch it on like regular school days. So I've kind of just been watching like 15 minutes at a time while I eat. Maybe I can finish this episode. I only have like 45 minutes more. Okay. Okay, so I finished eating and I've only watched like 10 minutes, another 10 minutes of hospital playlist, and I'm kind of feeling guilty now for even trying to finish it, so I'm just gonna stop. Okay, so this afternoon's agenda includes polishing up my mock prep, reviewing for my mock prep, checking tomorrow because I'm pretty sure they're gonna ask me questions, and then reviewing complex amalgam restorations because I'm going to discuss one of my cases tomorrow. I think it'll be kind of chill. It's a really nice day today. The weather's great, the sun's out, I can hear birds chirping. So hopefully this is a good sign for me. Oh, and I have one errand today. I have to go out and buy dog food. So I just ran an errand and I bought some new dog food. But before I go back to studying, I'm gonna make myself a little chai tea latte. So here's my mock prep, guys. I've been talking about it a lot, but I realized that I haven't really showed it to you. So this is gonna be a metal crown, and this is gonna be a BFM crown. Obviously with the porcelain on the facial aspect. Hopefully it gets approved. I haven't started any FPD clinical work, and I really want to get started because I only have 2 weeks left in this in this shift before I move on to my next shift, which will be prosto. So I'm gonna be working on a removable partial denture on my next shift. But anyway, I have 2 more weeks left. According to my professor's schedule, the entire like treatment, or basically everything we need to perform for FPD, can supposedly be done in 3 days. So I'm going to give myself those 3 days next week. Meaning next week, I'm going to dedicate the entire week to FPD. I wonder if my professors watch this. Probably not. But hello, if you are. Hello ma'am, hello sir. This is what I do po. I hope you think it's enough. So today's Wednesday and it's kind of a mental health day for me every week because we don't have clinic on Wednesdays. So it's the only day I can wake up at any time that I want. I can edit YouTube videos. I can just go at my own pace. Okay, I don't even know what I'm still refining here. Okay, so I keep it here on a tray with this blade. I have a number 11 surgical blade on a scalpel for just removing. Also, it's actually good for removing undercuts and some of the stone on the proximals, especially in the beginning because it's kind of tight and it's hard to get an instrument in there, so I use a blade. It's really helpful. These are my FPD typodonts, these two, and obviously the dentional space where the pontic will go. So I think I'm ready. Good morning guys, so it's Thursday and I'm about to sign into my OP Zoom room now to finally discuss complex amalgam restoration design.
1, 2, 3, let's go!
Okay, so it's 11 AM and I just got off the Zoom room with my professor. So basically what happened today was, so first she checked my design, so I sent her a copy of my drawing, and then we also had to sort of fill up this table with the rationale and everything for for my design. And she didn't really say much, but she said, so she had me do like some further like procedures on the tooth, mainly to, because it's a hypothetical case, right? So she had me access that pulp exposure, and then let's say, for example, that it was already root canal treated, obturated, and so she wanted me to place an orifice barrier. So that's what I finished doing. And then, so while I was working, she told me to, before I continue, to read up on this article from the International Endodontic Journal entitled European Society of Endodontology Position Statement, the Restoration of Root-Filled Teeth. So she wanted me to read this because it is related to my case. So we put a pause on my treatment and she wants me to read up on this first and then make necessary modifications to my complex amalgam restoration design and then go back to her when I'm ready. So a little break because inaantok na ako. I'm getting sleepy and a little bit hungry, but anyways, I'm still in the middle of reading this journal article and it's actually very interesting, but I think my lack of food is just making me sleepy. But anyways, so yeah, in UP or in my school, we do read a lot of journal articles in any of the subjects really, because we always want to have evidence-based practice and evidence-based knowledge. So
And it goes a little something like,
How can you run all summer and after I'll keep you warm all summer and after I'll keep you warm all summer and after I'll keep you warm.
morning guys, it's 11:50 and it's Friday! Finally! I just got off a 4-hour lecture marathon this morning and now I'm about to go have lunch and prepare for online clinic this afternoon. I'm finally going to film my complex amalgam restoration. I also watched the video to prepare for that because, as I mentioned before, it's been years since I had OP lab, so it's been a while since I filmed a tooth with amalgam before. So hey guys, Okay, what an afternoon. Can't even read this. It's 4:30. I just finished OP lab. I just finished filling my complex amalgam restoration. And with this being my first amalgam filling since 2000, I don't know, 17. So it's been a very long time since I filled amalgam. It was a struggle, to be honest. Good thing I had our helper Dalia with me, so my professor said, can you have someone help you mix the amalgam while you're filling it, because we all know how fast amalgam sets, right? So the working time was very short, the restoration was large, so I had to like work really fast. I had to have someone help me. And so while I was working, I was like, oh my god, something's like, I could already see early on something's wrong. This isn't gonna be perfect. This is gonna have like a mistake in it. Like, I already knew it. I accepted it. And I even told my professor, I was like, Mom, if I'm being honest, I already see a few things that's wrong with this. And like, it was just she and I in the room, so there was nobody else there. So we were like speaking quite like freely and all that. But anyways, so while I was working, my professor asks me, is this your first amalgam restoration, like clinically? I was like, yes, ma'am. And she was like, if I had known that, then we should have started with something smaller, like maybe a class 1 or a class 2, not a complex amalgam restoration. And I just realized I didn't even think of that. And I even told her, I was like, in a joking way, I said, well, I guess that's my style. Like, I like to go all in and like finish strong with something. Like, I overcommit. And she like also kind of smiled. And then in the end, she said, okay, so like she's like, I know sometimes you want to go big and finish strong, but sometimes we need to practice a bit more first. So I was like, yes, she's right, that is correct. And I'm so sweaty now. Oh my god, my hands are so tired. I was just carving so much, even when it was already so hard. I just kept carving and scraping, and my prof was like, kaya pa yan, your instruments are sharp. What a mess. You guys want to see my workstation? It was crazy. Here's my table. Turn this off. There. I'm not even going to show you my work because I'm not really that proud of it. And here's my area. So this is my jar of like amalgam scraps and other capsules. So I'm just gonna dispose of these in school. And then this is my amalgamator over here. And this is my, thank god I had a bottle of amalgam, to be honest. Well, this evening we're having a dinner for my sister at my cousin's house again, because my sister is leaving the country for a month because she has some career things that she's taking care of. So we're gonna have a dinner for her tonight. She's leaving on Sunday. Today's Friday. And so I'm gonna fix up here, go take a shower, get ready to leave, and then have dinner over there. And then I'm also sleeping over there and spending the day there tomorrow as well. So hey guys, so what time is it? It's 10:45 and I'm at my uncle's place. And in the middle of watching Hospital Playlist, I suddenly got like, I don't know, I started getting like war flashbacks from today's lab session. So I started studying. Good thing I brought my laptop. So yeah, I'm studying Resto or OP right now. I don't know, is this guilt? Or is this just like dissatisfaction with my performance? But whatever it is, ma'am, if you're watching this, it worked. Or maybe that's just really what happens when you have a bad day and you care about how that day went and you care about what you were doing, so you want to do better. And hence this little study sesh. So late at night on a Friday night, instead of enjoying my hospital playlist, I actually paused it to read my textbook. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday morning and I wanted to film this thought process I've been having this morning. And so basically I've still been thinking about how my online clinic went yesterday afternoon. I was also thinking about how much I appreciated that my professor was kind to me. You know, obviously there are professors who kind of make you feel bad when you don't do something very well or when you don't know some things. And like yesterday in the afternoon, I just felt so, like, especially at the end of that, because I was looking at my work, and I was like, you know, this isn't the best. And I was feeling all clammy, I was sweaty, my heart was kind of racing, particularly when my professor was asking me these questions. I think she could tell. At the end of it, she was like, so did you learn anything about amalgam this afternoon? I said, yes ma'am, a lot. And she goes, okay. And then she started asking me these questions. I answered most of them, but the last question I couldn't think of the answer to. It's like I had it in the tip of my head, but I didn't have the words for it, so I was just panicking. And then she goes, okay, alright, homework. And then we'll get back to it when we see each other again on Monday. And it was just, you know, she was really nice about it, and I came to appreciate basically how much more helpful it is when your teacher is kind to you. And I think this would apply to maybe majority of the people. When people are nice to you, and when people are kind when they interact with you or when they deal with you, even in a school setting, it makes you want to do better even more. Which is why I realized this, because like yesterday, I kept thinking about how that afternoon went, not because, oh, just because I cared about it so much, which I do, but because my professor made me want to be better. Like, even while I was watching Hospital Playlist at like 11 p.m, I couldn't stop thinking about her quizzing. So I literally paused it, opened up my textbook on my laptop, and started studying. Yesterday, I think, was a first for me, the first time I ever felt that, because I am very early in my clinical experience. So the pressure, obviously, clinically and pre-clinically is quite different. So this is the first time I'm experiencing this. I want to make sure I don't make the same mistakes next time. And it's really all thanks to just how kind my professor was to me. Anton's coming over again to visit. That's our routine. We see each other like every weekend. So he's coming over again. But until then, I'm gonna sit out in the balcony, study, and just after that, put it away, enjoy my Saturday.
Funky.
My darling, I love you, 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 I love you.